No, that's good. I've never had Thit Kho before, but
damn good.
oh shit, this is good. Welcome to Halal Everything, where we'll take you on a journey to find and recreate your favorite dishes, but halal. So today we'll be tackling Vietnamese food, which is a notoriously difficult cuisine to make halal. And you guys liked the video on Thit Kho. So today I'll be making a halal version of Thit Kho, and it also employs a very special cooking technique where we're going to braise our meat in coconut water. So let's get cooking. I decided to come to Bistro Eminami, previously a hawker stall at Old Airport Road, to come and try some halal Vietnamese food.
Xin chào cả nhà. Tôi tên là Eminami. First time I know Muslim, I married my husband Malay. I convert Muslim. After this, I want to eat some like Vietnam food like this, but so difficult to find in Singapore. And then I cook myself. I give my family and try a Vietnam food. They say so nice. I think maybe I open shop in Singapore for anyone can try Vietnam food. Hi, hello, welcome to Bistro Eminami.
Thank you, Amina. How are you?
Alhamdulillah.
Thank you so much for having me.
So now I cook the duck curry for anyone can try. Come, I think the duck curry only Bistro Emina have.
Today, Chef Emina will be showing me her signature dish, duck curry, to teach me more about Vietnamese cooking techniques.
Coconut water, the meat a bit sweet.
So it makes it soft a lot faster. So sweetness and also makes it tender. Thank you, Amina. Thank you so much for teaching me this dish from your hometown. So after this, I'm actually trying to attempt another popular Vietnamese dish, right? Which usually has pork inside, but also, like you, I'm going to make it halal. So I'm going to make Thit Kho. So right now, we're going to head back to the studio, and hopefully it's going to turn out delicious. So let's go. And now we are back in the studio. So Thit Kho in Vietnamese means braised meat. The original version of Thit Kho uses pork belly, right? But the meat that I'm using today will be beef, and particularly the short ribs of the beef. Firstly, we're going to toast up some black peppercorns and grind them with a pestle and mortar until it's slightly coarse. So right now we're just heating up a pot, and then we're just going to put in some neutral oil or some vegetable oil. We just want to make sure we have enough of that because we're going to be caramelizing some sugar. So once we have our oil nice and hot, we're just going to put in our sugar. Now I'm using white sugar, but if you want a bit more of an intense flavor, you can also use some brown sugar. So you can see some parts of the sugar is just turning brown. So now's the perfect time to put in your beef short ribs. Now we just want to make sure that we have our short ribs nice and pat dry. And usually with beef short ribs, you've got the bone side and you've got the meat side. Just want to put the meat side down. So after about 2 to 3 minutes, you just want to give it a quick flip. And this is a perfect color that you want to achieve. So you've got a nice browning right here. So this part of the beef is coated with all that delicious dark caramel. Once you get the short ribs beautifully glazed with a candy-like sheen to it, add in your minced onions and garlic and saute for a couple of minutes. So right now I'll be transferring the meat from our pot into our casserole. Now it's very important to use a heavy bottom pot because we're going to cook the meat for our Thit Kho for a very long time. So the cookware that we are using today was very kindly sent to us by Cosmic Cookware. I'm really liking their Cosmo casserole in particular because it's pretty versatile for stewing, braising and boiling. It also has a non-toxic, non-stick ceramic coating, which is perfect because it means I don't have to scrape the bottom of the pan. I think you guys will see a lot more of these cookwares in our future recipes. Now we're going to add in the rest of our ingredients. Next goes our fish sauce. The best fish sauce to use for this recipe would be Vietnamese fish sauce, but if you don't have Vietnamese fish sauce, Thai fish sauce works just as fine. And then we're going to add in 3/4 of coarse ground black pepper. We're going to give that a good stir. And next up, this is the most interesting part of the recipe, I think. So I have a fresh young coconut right here. We're just going to pour that inside. We're going to bring it up to a boil, and then we're going to cover it, and then we're going to head on to the oven. We're going to braise it for about 1 to 2 hours until the beef is beautiful and tender. So it's been about 2 hours, and our Thit Kho is almost ready. So I'm so excited. We're going to take out our Thit Kho out of the oven right now. So right now we're just reducing the sauce. I want to make it thick so it clings on nicely to the beef. So our Thit Kho has reached a beautiful, delicious, almost syrupy, glazy consistency. It's just glistening right there on top of the surface. And right now it's time to plate it up. And now Thit Kho is ready to be served. I'm just gonna garnish it with the remaining black pepper and jazz it up with some spring onions. And there you have it. Beautiful beef short ribs Thit Kho, best served with plain rice. So right now I'm so hungry because it's dinner time and I'm so excited to try my version of Thit Kho. But before that, I'm going to invite my producer who actually had the original authentic Thit Kho in one of our previous videos. Wanna try?
All right, yes, I'm ready. I'm ready for this. Looks delicious. Cheers.
That's good. I've never had Thit Kho before,
This
but
is damn good.
oh shit, this is good. I'm really enjoying myself. Today I learned that even the most notoriously non-halal cuisines can be made available to people who eat halal food. Now, if you like this episode of Halal Everything, don't forget to check out all our other episodes.